Now, from your weather authority, Chief Meteorologist Wayne Hart.
Well, the heat is back, but for only a couple of days. Cold front coming through tomorrow night will usher in another shot of somewhat cooler but much less humid air for the latter half of the work week. And we may see a few more showers, maybe a thunder shower tomorrow. But late this afternoon, a little excitement up in the Elberfeld area when a funnel cloud developed. We got lots of pictures of this cloud. And here's one from Lance Hawkins, who was up near I-69 and the I-64 interchange. And indeed, it is a funnel, but we call this a landspout because it is not associated with a severe storm. As a matter of fact, they normally develop on days when the winds aloft are very calm, and that basically allows the updrafts that we see on these hot summer days to go straight up. And when that happens, you get a little twist in the atmosphere, and you can get a funnel. And this one was a little more vertical, or at least at this point it was, when Larry Williams spotted the same landspout up near the Elberfeld area. It only lasts about 15 to 20 minutes. They normally don't touch the ground. If they do, they can produce EF0 damage, but you rarely get a warning out of this because, again, it's not from a severe storm. It doesn't have all that energy aloft driving what could potentially turn into a big tornado in a spring storm scenario. A very different animal here, if you will, and just an interesting funnel to look at, which normally doesn't cause any issues. I don't think we're going to see that tomorrow. We'll have a little more mixing of the atmosphere going on. But temperature-wise today, around 90, so that wasn't too bad. Just kind of got everything back to normal temperature-wise. But the humidity was very high after a break, especially on Saturday. And those spotty showers have faded away here on live first warning Doppler radar. So the rest of the night will be quiet. And this is where the rain fell today, more in the southwestern quarter of the tri-state. But we had a heavy shower on the east side of Evansville, produced a beautiful rainbow, downpour for about 20-25 minutes, also just east of Henderson. The heaviest rain was just east of Madisonville out at the airport, where our first warning Doppler system estimated about 3/4 of an inch there along Kentucky Route 85. Well, here's a live view from I-69 and the Lloyd Expressway, our Fence Pros Skycam on a quiet, kind of stuffy summer evening. Temperature at the 10 o'clock hour, at the top of the hour, 78 up at the airport, but the dew points are very humid, 75, and there's no wind out there. And we're generally 75 to 80, but with all that humidity, we're just going to fall a few more degrees down between about 70 and 75 by daybreak tomorrow morning. We've got a tropical storm named Chris right off the coast of the U.S. There it is, but not to get excited about this one because it will be pushing to the northeast. It's producing some high surf along the Atlantic coast, but it's not going to be a major problem as it pulls out to sea. But we're easing into hurricane season, and this is letter C, the third one of the season. Storm tracker back here in the tri-state showing clear to partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow will feature a mix of sun and clouds. It'll be a little hotter, very humid again, spotty showers and thunder showers developing, but not a lot of coverage. Even though a cold front's coming through, it's not very organized, so we're not expecting much development here. And if we do see a thunder shower, not expecting it to be severe. That threat should stay up from about Indy over to Cincinnati and points to the east. And anything that does develop will be fading away tomorrow night. Highs tomorrow will be upper 80s to lower 90s, but with a high humidity, feeling like upper 90s to lower 100s. Not quite into the heat advisory category. Then partly cloudy tomorrow night and Wednesday as the somewhat cooler but less humid air begins to work on in. I think we'll really begin to feel it Wednesday afternoon with maybe an isolated shower in western Kentucky. Even nicer on Thursday with mostly sunny skies. Humidity continues to drop, though temperatures Thursday afternoon will still be pretty close to normal in the upper 80s to around 90. But overnight, warm with partly cloudy skies, low 70s, a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow, hotter than today and staying very humid with spotty thunder showers developing, upper 80s to low 90s. Those end tomorrow night, partly cloudy, dropping humidity Wednesday, 89. Humidity continues to drop on Thursday. 89 again will be the high, and though 92 on Friday, it will be dry. Humidity will be tolerable, and as we head into the weekend, it gradually turns humid and eventually very humid on Sunday as some scattered showers and thunder showers return. Better chances setting up for Sunday and especially Monday into next week. So kind of a typical July pattern, but at least we're catching yet another break here from that high humidity beginning Wednesday afternoon.
We could use that break.
So
Feels good, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne. We'll